And the cars already coming up onto the B final, and there is the driver who currently leads the Lydden Super Series in Formula B. That's Brian Betteridge, and Brian Betteridge is leading away from pole position. The butcher, who lives at Rugeley in Staffordshire, coming away. The Roy Millington powered car prepared for him by Roger Chetter. There's 399 going round the outside. Ray Morgan, Ian Sandwith in the thick of the action there, and a good Formula C battle going on this race. And the highest placed Formula C driver in this race will surely be the winner of Formula C here today. And as I said, the current championship leader is indeed David Ward. David Ward it is, and Dave Ward get a good result here today. He can put himself well up the order overall, as can Brian Betteridge, and Brian Betteridge is the Formula B championship leader at the present moment in time. Brian Betteridge it is who leads it. Brian Betteridge leading over the curbs of the chicane. Mick Mantel second place, Ivan Moakes in third, then it's Ray Morgan in fourth. And I think that battle for Formula C is getting very intense there, and once again it's the two we saw earlier battling it out for a lead in their heat. And it's 7:30 Dave Ward versus Ian Sandwith, and Sandy again putting in a great drive there with the green and white mini spares car, as we get Ray Morgan in problems. Ray Morgan pulling off on the grass as he went onto the Dover slope. There goes Mick Mantel from Aldermaston, away there with his John Minty powered Escort in second spot. And look at the little Formula C cars in these dry conditions closing hard on Ivan Moakes. Ivan there, former Lydden Formula B champion, but certainly not in the running for honours here this afternoon. And it is Brian Betteridge, who doesn't normally come down here in the winter months to contest this series. You probably heard us say during our coverage of the British Championship earlier this year that Brian was making noises of retiring after the Swindon meeting in August, but all signs of that seem to have vanished, and a lot of success just of late seems to have given Brian a new lease of life, and he's certainly enjoying himself here this afternoon, as well he should. The commanding lead he's got there. Someone else in trouble. No, that is the Ray Morgan car. Ray has pulled off onto the infield as Dave Ward comes up to cheekily put the little space framed Metro under the rear spoiler there of the Ivan Moakes car as they go up into the North Bend hairpin. Ian Sandwith right there with him, but certainly not quite close enough. And amongst the TR8s, believe it or not, we've got Peter Moffet out there in front of Warwick Barnes. And I know Pete Moffet was telling me this morning there's one thing he wants to do here this weekend. That's to get his car, the Rico Props entry, ahead of Warwick Barnes, and it looks as though he's done it. But neither of them able to challenge this man, and Brian Betteridge looks like putting himself into the all-important grand final here this afternoon if he can keep this up. And he certainly does, because there is the checkered flag to signal victory then for Brian Betteridge. Brian coming through to win that one and go into the back of the A final. This then is the A final, and this to decide the outright winner of the day. And Brian Betteridge, I can tell you, is indeed the only two-wheel drive car in this race. They're all four-wheel drive cars, and having got fastest time of the day, it was Gary Baker down there on pole position, but Gary doesn't make a good start, and it's Mark Flaherty coming away with four times British champion Trevor Hopkins coming up to challenge. John Cross in third place. We look from Mark Flaherty's car as they come away off Chessons down onto the tarmac and down into the Devil's Elbow. And it's Mark Flaherty leading it. Mark Flaherty leading, Trevor Hopkins in second spot. And as they come away, we can see Trevor right in there behind Mark Flaherty. Coming up Harry Hill now into the North Bend hairpin. Hard on the brakes. John Cross closing right in, getting very, very close there to Trevor Hopkins. Hoppy though holding him at bay as they come away. You can see how close it is. Mark Flaherty, Trevor Hopkins. That's the battle for the lead through Paddock Bend. And Trevor, and dead contact there, and John Cross goes wide, and it was Gary Baker who came through on the inside up a couple of places. Brodie Branch also making useful move there to come up into fourth place. John Cross, the championship leader, dropping back down the order, and Brodie going extremely wide. Has he got away with it? We'll wait and see. It looked as though it might have been the end of the line for Brodie there. No, it's not. I can still see Brodie going, but I think he may have dropped back a bit behind John Cross. We'll have to wait and see. Meantime, Trevor Hopkins is dropping back. Trevor dropping back, and now it's Gary Baker into second spot with the RS200. John Cross is fourth. There's Brodie Branch in fifth, then Peter Harrold. Well, quite a bit of action going on here amongst these supercars. and it may be a regional championship down here at Lydden Hill, but it's certainly the quality of the entry in this final and the quality of the racing would indeed do justice to a British Championship meeting. Really good stuff as they come away. There's the only two-wheel drive car in the race of Brian Betteridge, but it's Gary Baker still looking for that elusive first victory, and Brodie Branch and John Cross having a little bit of an argument there, and that's put the championship leader way out of contention. John Cross way out of contention there, and you can see Trevor Hopkins also in troubles. Trevor waiting to rejoin, and by the way those wheels were spinning, it began to look as though Hoppy only got two-wheel drive on the RS200. Certainly looked that way. There is the battle for the lead. Brodie now in third place, and if Brodie can hang on to this third place, a quick bit of arithmetic here, looks as though Brodie may well go into the lead of the championship. Because indeed we didn't get any points for Mark Flaherty in the first round, and as they come away, that's how it looks like being. So as they come down to Chessons for the last time, Gary Baker trying a little bit too hard, gets very crossed up, and as you can see from our rear-mounted camera, it's Mark Flaherty pulling away, and Mark Flaherty I think going to win this event. Mark Flaherty takes the flag. In second place is Gary Baker. So there we are, Brodie Branch in third, goes into the lead of the championship.